Good afternoon, everyone. Happy January 7th. This is the first Sunday of the new year, so Happy New Year as well. I know I've been distant for a while, and I apologize for that. I do have a devotion planned. I do have it picked out and ready to go, and it'll start tomorrow. The end of the year and the beginning of the year were kind of chaos for our family. Christmas Eve, my mom's mom, so my grandma, passed away. And she's originally from Ohio, but she lived with us here in Oklahoma. So we had to get her back to Ohio for a funeral and for burial. And so that didn't happen until after the new year. And so the end of the year, beginning of the year was kind of chaos for me, for my family. So that is why a devotion has not started yet. And I apologize for that. But I do have one picked. I do have one radio. It'll start tomorrow. But first Sunday of the new year, so it means Psalm Sunday starts back up. We are in Psalm 83, and so it only has 18 verses, so let's dive in. Let's see what God has for us. It says, O God, do not remain silent. Do not turn a deaf ear. Do not stand aloof, O God. See how your enemies growl, how your foes rear their heads with cunning. They conspire against your people. They plot against those you cherish. Come, they say, let us destroy them as a nation, so that Israel's name is remembered no more. With one mind they plot together. They form an alliance against you. The tents of Edom and the Ishmaelites of Moab and the Hagrites, Bliblos, Anam, and Amalek, Philistai with the people of Tyre. It's a lot of names there. Even Assyria has joined them to reinforce Lot's descendants. Do to them as you did to Midian, as you did to Sisera and Jabin at the river Kishon, who perished at Endor, and became like dung on the ground. Make their nobles like Orb and Zeb, all their princes like Zebah and Zalmunna, who said, let us take possession of the pasture lands of God. Make them like tumbleweed, my God, like chaff before the wind, as fire consumes the forest, or a flame sets the mountains ablaze. I don't know if y'all can hear him under this table or not. He is whining something fierce. Sets the mountains ablaze. So pursue them with your tempest and terrify them with your storm. Cover their faces with shame, Lord, so that they will seek your name. May they ever be ashamed and dismayed. May they perish in disgrace. Let them know that you, whose name is the Lord, that you alone are the Most High over all the earth. There's a lot in there that you really have to dive deep to understand. I feel like it's not something that's just straightforward. All these people are plotting against God, right? Against his people. All these people are trying to destroy God's chosen people. And so it is a cry for help, a cry for God to intervene and to show his mercy and his power, right? And I feel like that is so true today. Everything is against God and against his ways. And as people, we are just crying out for God. As believers, we are crying out for him to intervene, to show his power, to show that he is God. He is the one true God, and that we as humans need him in this world because it is a broken world. Everyone have a great Sunday. Have a great start to your week, and of course, go be the example.